Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. This is the, what is this? This is the Facilities and Transportation Committee meeting on December 6th. The chair, Kevin Strobel, is not here today. I am Julia Olafson. I'm going to facilitate the meeting. If we could just go around, say who we are.
Brett Cooper.
Kristen Thompson.
Ryan Cavallo.
Ron Hurley.
Kathy Lee.
Okay, and Bucky Scott is not here, but he might be joining us a little later. So it's our first meeting with our new facilities director, Brian. Congratulations and welcome. So it's your floor. Go ahead.
First of all, everyone here, pleasure to meet everyone. Nice to meet everyone out in the audience. My name is Brian Cavallo. I am the newly appointed Director of Facilities and Contracting Services.
And Bucky Scott is here.
Just to give people a little bit of insight behind my background, I have been employed with the Chester County Intermediate Unit for the past 15 years. I have primarily been in the facilities department, both as a hands-on working mechanic and a working supervisor with the organization. I started here on November 15th. Since I've been here, I've been meeting with the administrative staff, all of the principals, facilities maintenance, grounds maintenance, custodial services, food services, working on arranging in-person meetings with our transportation providers. It's been a lot, but I'm starting to get the hang of things. I'm learning, educating myself on all of our service agreements, our policies, procedures, our operating systems, maintenance request systems, things like that. Right now, my main focus is on district familiarization. Being now the weather's turning cold, certainly resolving any heating issues, addressing any life safety concerns that may come up. We have a high school library water remediation project that started a few months back and kind of picking up the pieces there. So get ready for snow, so we're just trying to put fires out and keep moving forward.
Excellent. And welcome. Okay, moving on to the heating issues, I guess, is our first subject.
Yeah, so since I've been on board here, just like any other district and any other equipment, we have our breakdowns. I know we have a few classrooms that were relocated due to some units not working and needing replacement, whether that be completely replaced or just generic wear item parts. Just the other day we had an issue where we didn't have hot water in the gym area in the PE locker rooms. That has quickly been resolved. We had a hot water heater go down. We were quick to resolve that. A couple other items such as circulator pump in the high school that needs to be replaced. That's being coordinated right now. There are a couple other unit heater replacements that were already scheduled. The annex gym, struggling to keep the heat on in there for all of our groups. We do have heat in there right now, but we're looking at the age of equipment and not being able to purchase those parts anymore. So now we need to look down the road and start looking at getting proposals and determining costs for replacement. Our intermediate center has been pretty good, other than our glycol levels are lower than they should be in the heating loop, so we're working to correct those issues. Middle school, we just have a couple of repairs that are going on, just like as well as the primary center. We're working with both Holter and our outside mechanical group, Berkshire Mechanical, to coordinate those repairs in a timely fashion.
All right. Safety. Moving on to safety.
So overall, safety moving forward, what I'm going to be looking at as I become more familiar with all of our buildings and systems, safety is paramount. Going to be looking at or conducting walkthroughs with our insurance providers to do on-site risk and safety analysis, which they will provide reports. We can, once we get the results of those reports, if there's any corrections that need to be made, we can address them. Working to ensure the proper operation of all of our alarm systems and monitoring, whether it be fire protection, suppression, generators, making sure we have backup power. Just for instance, our smoke detector devices, they do go bad, whether there's faulty sensors or devices. Unfortunately, they are wear items. They don't last forever, and we're going to be looking into all that, making sure we keep up to date and make sure everything's functioning 100%. Our kitchen systems, our bleachers, making sure it's safe to have all of our athletics come in and use the scan, make sure the bleachers are inspected, our elevators are inspected, we have all of our contracts in place, whether they be preventative maintenance contracts and annual certifications. It's just going to be a lot of coming up to speed and ensuring that we're doing everything that we need to be doing as a district to protect our students and staff.
Okay. All right. High school library.
The big one, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I was able to go in and view the library. I have met with the original insurance adjuster from Sedgwick. We met on December 1st. We were looking at the project, and since the original preliminary estimate was submitted, there was some more remediation work that was
Correct.
completed. That was done, however, it was unanimous that we still feel that there's a scope of work there that was missed. And
After the second pass through?
yes,
Okay. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's every time you remove a layer, there's another layer, right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's not that they did a horrible job. They did
No.
a good job with the water remediation.
Yep.
The immediate water remediation and the mold. There's just some stuff that didn't get done, and so moving forward, we agreed after reviewing the entire project that we needed to contact a larger scale remediation company, such as like the Berks Fire and Water or Restore Corp. So as of today, I was able to touch base with Restore Corp. They have agreed to meet tomorrow, at which they're going to get all of their team members to assemble on site. I've also been in communication with Berkshire Mechanical. There are some mechanical issues that did potentially lead to the flooding with pipe breaking.
Berkshire Mechanical to discuss the units that failed in the first place, not something that has been damaged by the flooding.
Correct.
Okay.
So they will be present for that meeting as well. I know the school board did approve the mechanical upgrades, the infrastructure upgrades. So tomorrow we will get everyone on the same page, assess the full scope of the project, and determine a plan to move forward.
All right. When we bring Restore Core in, will we then have to have Restore Core and our insurance company duke it out in the ring to figure out how much money is getting back to us?
So Restore Core was recommended by our insurance company.
Oh, okay. So they
are aware
Okay.
that not everything is covered under the original preliminary estimate.
Uh-huh.
We're going to work with them.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess every building that is as old as this one, there's certain parts of it that are underinsured, I mean, unless you've just had like a complete, go around, but any additional money that we can get for some of these repairs and some of these things that we need to do through the insurance agency is, I just wanted to know that we weren't doing it because we wanted a second opinion because they, so we were going to get a lot of pushback from our insurance agency. That's all I wanted to know.
No, the insurance adjuster did 100%.
Got it.
That we should have taken this approach from the get-go.
All right. Okay. Anybody have any other questions right now?
Hopefully I'll have more valuable information next time.
No, that's fine. I know it's I toured it as well, I guess, right after we found out that we needed additional stuff removed, to see that there were some areas where water had seeped back behind where we had thought those walls were salvageable, and obviously they weren't. It's not like the building's. It's not like the wing is going to fall down, but it's a big job. It's a lot that needs to be repaired and replaced, and
yeah, it's a lot to do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we did isolate the heating systems.
Right.
You have one heating system running to provide some form of climate control.
Oh, good. Okay.
I also noticed that there was a computer lab next to the library that they just left the metal wall studs open with nothing providing any kind of safety barrier. So I had the maintenance guys go ahead and board that up with some plywood. From an environmental standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. Was the insulation from that wall removed too?
It was removed as part of the remediation.
Right. So
why?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Well, again, welcome. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to come. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess we'll.
Anybody in the audience, questions, concerns?
Yeah, it's up to you. Your floor. Okay. With none, we'll go ahead and call this meeting adjourned at whatever it is, 6:12.